Hi, morning. Wilfred Alexander, welcome to Signature Motors podcast. With us this morning, we've got Tony from VAPSSA.
We have a range of products, some of them being insurance products and some of them being non-insurance.
Yeah, I think it's quite important that the listeners need to know we sell a mechanical warranty, and that warranty doesn't cover service items.
Mechanical warranty is really designed to give you the peace of mind. Buying a vehicle is quite a big investment for a client.
We as the dealer also got obligations before we deliver that car.
We request the dealer to do a pre-delivery service and a 101-point check.
I think the one thing that customers sometimes don't understand, you cannot abuse your car, think the warranty must pay for it. Tony, welcome to Signature Motors. I think before we start, just tell us about VAPSSA. Who is VAPSSA? Who underwrites VAPSSA? I think the people want to know what you guys are doing.
Thank you. First, thanks for the invite and for the opportunity for us to join you this morning, Wilfred. It's really an honor and a pleasure to be here. So VAPSSA, we've basically started in 2017. I come from the warranty space or the supplier space in the past, and have about 25 years of experience in suppliers of mechanical warranties and VAPS products. And we basically grew the market over the last 9 years. We've done really well, especially down here in the Joburg area. And we're proud to be associated with King Price. They came along and started a journey with us about 5 years ago, and at this point we're really a subsidiary of King Price, which just is a great partner to have at this point. VAPSSA, we have a range of products, some of them being insurance products and some of them being non-insurance. The insurance products are underwritten at this point by King Price Insurance. And we're also proud to have a life license with them. So we offer King Price Life as well, underwritten by King Price Life.
Yeah, no, thank you, Tony. I think the partnership between VAPSSA and Signature Motors is mainly to sell your products. So let's start with your products. One of the main products that we sell is, as we sell a used car, we sell a mechanical warranty. So I think for the listeners, they want to know what is a mechanical warranty, because there's a lot of things in the market. There's service plans, there's maintenance plans. Let's just chat about what is a mechanical warranty all about.
Sure, thanks. I think to break it down in a nutshell, in layman's terms, so everybody can understand it. A warranty basically is a parts basket on a car. So you can go to a dealer and you're purchasing a 1 or 2 year mechanical warranty. It's got a list of components on the vehicle that would be covered, and that ranges right through from an engine to smaller components like ECU, gearboxes, clutches, CV joints and so forth. So you're basically buying a parts basket. We're saying you're buying a warranty for 2 years, and here's a list of components that you would have cover on for the 2 year period. That covers it for all mechanical failures, all electrical failures. Anything that can go wrong mechanically on the vehicle, we've got a parts basket that will look after you. I think the biggest differentiator, or what people should just understand, there's a massive difference between warranty and service plans and in maintenance plans. So if you would allow me a minute, I can just explain that. So mechanical side is the mechanical warranty, like I said, which will look after any mechanical failure on the vehicle. And then we have a service plan. So service plans are the scheduled services as per the OEM specifications on the vehicle. So if the OEM specifications is every 10,000 kilometers or 6 months, or every 15,000 in 1 year, we rate for those services accordingly, and the client is then allowed back to go to the OEM or to an RMI dealer of his choice. The service plan covers the services as laid out in the manufacturer handbook. So everything that's required on that service, being parts, labor, that's all covered, but the service plan excludes any wear and tear consumables. So any brake pads or discs, wiper blades, those sort of consumables on the car. And then lastly, we would have a full maintenance plan, and I always compare that to the Audi Fluo plans or to a BMW motor plan, where it's a full motor plan on the car. It covers all mechanical failure, as well as services on the vehicle, as well as all wear and tear components on the car that's required, like wiper blade and shocks. So that's basically the three differentiators on those products.
Yeah, I think it's quite important that the listeners need to know we sell a mechanical warranty, so it doesn't sell the service plan. We can offer a service plan, we've got it on our range, but if we sell a car, you've got an option of buying additional warranty with a car. I always said it's a second-hand car. That's the reason why we sell a warranty, and that warranty doesn't cover service items. I think most people think when they buy a warranty and their brake pads is gone in 3 or 4 months' time, they think the warranty must pay for that. So the service items is not covered, am I right?
Correct. Yeah, it would only be mechanical and electrical failure, but warranties exclude things like brake pads and shock absorbers and batteries. That is really seen as a wear and tear consumable or a maintenance item. If that is something that the client would want covered, you have to have a look at something like a service plan. But the mechanical warranty is really designed to give you the peace of mind. Buying a vehicle is quite a big investment for a client, and I think you just want to have hassle-free driving and so have that peace of mind if something goes wrong, that it can be repaired.
Tony, no, 100%. I think once we sell a warranty, I think let's explain to the listeners, we as the dealer also got obligations before we deliver that car. Like for example, we need to make sure the car is serviced on the service schedule, or we have to service it if it's not been serviced. And what we also do, we do a 101 check to check the whole car, and we do a proper roadworthy. Is that correct? Is that what we need to do?
Yes, I think to just break that down into understandable terms as well. So if a vehicle has missed a service in the past, we would require a dealer to do a pre-delivery service on that vehicle. If the pre-delivery service has been done within 30 days of delivery or prior to delivery, we accept that as a full and up-to-date service history, and we allow the client to therefore in future just service the car according to manufacturer specifications. And there is a leeway or a run over of 1,500 kilometers on either side of the service. But yeah, to get back to your question, we request the dealer to do a pre-delivery service and a 101 point check. That is not a requirement, but with signature notice, I know you are going above and beyond as to what you do on the recon on the vehicle. But yeah, the standard requirement will be the service history.
Yeah, I always say to customers, I mean, even if you buy a new car, it can break. I mean, I had a customer that I spoke to yesterday. He bought a new vehicle. I won't mention the brand, but he's got his second engine in that vehicle. The vehicle has got 13,000 Ks on it. So that's the reason why we sell additional warranty. Not only to protect the customer, but we sell used cars. We don't know what can happen. I think the one thing that customers sometimes don't understand, you cannot abuse your car and think the warranty must pay for it. I think that in the market is a perception that if you hit a pothole and you break your shock or your CV joint, the warranty must pay. I think that's something that customers need to understand. That need to be covered by your short-term insurance. Am I correct?
Oh, well, just to get back to your question on that, that's why VAPSSA, in partnership with our dealers, we give a day one cover on our warranties. We often find that the car would be in a mint condition. It's passed all inspections, services are done, but that's just the nature of a used car. Sometimes it drives out and it breaks the same day, but we give the clients that assurance that if you drive the car off the workshop or off the dealership floor, it's day one cover on that vehicle. To get back to your point as far as potholes and scratches and dents and so forth, that's really something that the client can't predict, especially with the roads the way they are these days. Especially in the rainy season as well, the potholes gets filled up with water, and clients just don't see those potholes. So we've had a dramatic increase in tyre rim claims over the past 4 years, and the loss ratios on those products has almost doubled in the past 4 years. But we can speak to that on that point just now a bit further. But having a tire rim policy on the car, it's just a convenience factor for the client, and the same with a scratch and dent policy as well. On our scratch and dent policy, you can claim up to 4,500 rand every single month on that vehicle, which covers the small dings and scratches and those sort of things, which just makes it convenient for the consumer. Every time you would have to replace or repair a scratch or a tire under your insurance, you would be liable to pay an excess. So the excess amount on what you would pay on a monthly basis would far exceed the value of a policy. And unfortunately, there's other things going hand in hand with it today, as to losing non-claim bonuses and so forth. So it's really a convenience factor to the client.
Yeah. So what we actually say, mechanical warranty is one of the products we sell to the customer. Then we got a tire and ram policy, which is an additional policy that cover your tires and your rams, which we're going to talk about now. And then the dent and scratch is also a different product. But just to finish off on the mechanical warranty, which is the main thing that customers worry, I'm buying a used car, I need a bit of peace of mind. We sell the mechanical warranty, we sell a 1 year or a 2 year warranty, but that doesn't mean the customer, when the warranty expire in 2 years' time, he cannot renew the warranty. He can renew the warranty, am I right?
Correct. Yeah, so the policy can be sold to have cover from day one for either 12 or 24 months. It can also be sold to future incept. So if you're buying a fairly new vehicle that's still in manufacturer warranty for the next year, you can buy the policy today and it will just incept on the expiry of the manufacturer plan. But on the expiry of those policies, yes, absolutely, you can visit your dealership and come back to Signature Motors. There's a team of qualified F&Is here that will be able to assist you with extending those policies.
Okay. Tony, and then the last question is, once you buy the car and once you buy the warranty, there is an obligation to the customer. He needs to service his vehicle on the manufacturer specification, either it's 10,000 or 15,000. Some vehicles I know is 20,000 Ks. But he doesn't have to service the vehicle at a approved dealership. Where can he service that vehicle?
Yeah, so just to get on to answer your question on that is we are a bit more lenient. I just want to start with that first. Where there is a run over on a service and a component breaks on a vehicle that is not necessarily service related, let's say a windscreen wiper motor goes, that is not really service related. So we would have a look at assisting the clients in cases like that. But we do require the owners of these vehicles to please maintain the cars according to manufacturer specifications, especially when it comes to changing engine and gearbox oil. We often find we receive a claim and the car's been driven with the same engine oil for 40 or 50,000 Ks, and it really becomes a sludge. The vehicle can't operate in those conditions, and it causes a mechanical failure. The car can really be serviced at any OEM, or the client can take it to any workshop of his choice, being at an RMI, or he can take it to any Bosch or any service center where he feels comfortable in servicing the car.
So you can take it to our workshop on our premises, which is RMI approved. So you can bring it to us and we can service the vehicle.
Absolutely. Your workshop in a top quality, which has been vetted through ourselves, it's RMI approved. And yeah, the clients can totally have a peace of mind to bring it back and be serviced at Signature Motors. Yeah.
Just on the mechanical warranty side, I think there's a lot of things that the policy cover outside the failure of a car. So what happened if customer A buy a car and the car break down 2 months later and he's standing next to the road?
Yeah, so besides the components that are covered, being your normal engine, gearbox, diff, all those sort of things, there's a whole variety of additional or value-added products that's built into the product. So for starters, which is probably the main point, is there is a roadside assist number that's built into the policy. So if the client's stuck on the side of a road, we've got an outsource agreement with Europe Assistance, and they cover the whole country. and we would get your vehicle off the side of a road. We will tow it up to 150 kilometers to the closest repair point of your choice.
So the customer pick up his phone, he phone that number, and the tow truck will come and pick him up.
Correct.
And I think that's quite a benefit. Any other benefits except for just the mechanical cover?
Yeah, so the mechanical cover is there. Then we've also, which is a major expense on repairs these days, is a strip and quote cost. Now we've seen strip and quote costs going up to 10,000-15,000 rand just to diagnose what is wrong with the vehicle. So that is built into our policies. We also have wear and tear cover, where if a component breaks as a result of wear and tear, it would be paid for under the policy if it's a mechanical failure. And then there's various other components to it. We have, like I said, the roadside assist option. There's a teleaccommodation if you are stranded next to the road. There is rental vehicles that is available if the car is at a repairer for more than a certain amount of time. So yeah, there's a lot of value adds built into this policy. Maybe I just want to touch on the tyre rim policy that we do. We will dispatch somebody to come and assist you with replacing the tyre on the side of a road. That is standard in the policy. But if for some reason we can't fix that tyre, being that your spare wheel might not be up to standard, or there is some mechanical problem on the lock nuts or on your jack or so forth, we are the first guys to have a roadside built into our tyre rim product as well. So those are usually emergency repairs. We'll get you off the side of a road. We will tow the vehicle to the closest point of repair or back to your house.
100%. I think customers listen to this podcast, they can see how important is a mechanical warranty and the roadside assistance. I mean, you know what happened these days if you're stuck 11 o'clock at night next to the road. It's a phone call away, and there's a 24-hour assistance number that they can call. Tony, yeah, we talk about mechanical warranties. Your company also offers service plans, which we discuss. Beside the mechanical warranty, your company offers then the tyre and rim policy, which is a separate policy, and then the dent and scratch policy. So that's something that people can consider. Anything that you want to elaborate on those products? I know if you want to buy those products, you haven't got the cash to buy it, the banks will finance it. Is that correct?
Yes, so there is a cash option available if a client would want to buy it cash. Alternatively, it will be added to the client's finance agreement, and it will be financed with the banks. So yeah, I think to put it in a nutshell is we've got the tyre rim policies available. We've got scratch and dent policies. I do want to put it out there that our warranties are really designed to cater for every sort of vehicle that we have in the marketplace. We've got warranties starting for as little as 5,000 rand, going up to right up to 40-odd thousand, which will cover your more expensive vehicles. And then we pride ourselves to have a full bouquet of products available for the dealership. So we would do anything from caravans, warranties, to motorcycle, to light commercial trucks. We do have life cover, which I've mentioned earlier, shortfall cover, total loss cover. So it's really a one-stop shop on all the VAPs that you would imagine at a dealer point.
I think one thing that customers sometimes ask us as dealers, there's a lot of warranty companies around. We as Signature Motors prefer to deal with VAPSSA. We've got a relationship with them. You're a reliable company, but why is it important to deal with the right company, and why is it important to make sure who you're dealing with?
So, Wilfred, I think it comes down to when we started this business nine years ago, the competitiveness in the market in the warranty space is fierce. There's over 20 suppliers that does the same as us, and we really started with our name. And even in my own life, in my personal life, my name means a lot to me, and we pride ourselves in giving great client service to our dealerships. It's a working relationship. Your client is our client, and it's just as important to look after them as it is for you. So, I mean, you've dealt with us in the past years, you know, if there's a claim that is maybe a little bit on the grey area or a little bit on outside of the ambit of the policy, we are always open for discussion. The answer is never just a no. We have a look to see if there's merit and how we can assist. But yeah, I think our personal relationship in dealing with clients is phenomenal. If you would go and have a look at our rankings on a site like Hello Peter, there's very seldom a negative review on those sites, and it's because myself and my staff, we pride ourselves in being involved with dealerships. We go and visit dealerships on a weekly basis, and we get involved with whatever's happening as far as all the claims processes and so forth, and really try and keep a handle on it.
No, 100%. I mean, that's the reason why. I mean, we proud also our Hello Peter reviews. I mean, at this stage, we're number 3 in South Africa, and if you look at the score, in the East Rand, we're number 1, and I'll look at the score this morning, we were 4.99 out of 5, which is basically 100% reviews, and that's important for us to deal with a company like VAPS. We know you've got an underwriter that look after you. You can't just deal with any warranty company, because it's easy to sell a warranty, but if you got a claim, then we as a dealer need to answer the questions to the customers. And I can say the last couple of years that we deal with VAPS, it was just a pleasure. There's an open line between myself and Tony, which is the sales director for VAPSSA, and once there's as you say, a grey area, we make a phone call and we make a decision, and we assist the customer. We had a breakdown yesterday afternoon in Bronkhorstspruit. Customer called us. 2 hours later, the vehicle is in the workshop. We're busy fixing the vehicle. So it's a commercial vehicle. We know the customer needs that car for work purposes. So the claim is already submitted, and hopefully, if the part is available, the vehicle can be ready by tomorrow, latest Monday afternoon. So yeah, that's basically why we deal with VAPS. VAPS is also part of Change Cars. If you follow Change Cars, listen to what Change Cars are saying about VAPSSA. We are Signature Motors proud us dealing with VAPS, and we also got a report which we check what is our claim ratios and so on, and we're proud to say that we look after our customers, and we're not selling the products to make money. We're selling the products to look after our customer. That's our first thing. You know, I always say to customer, a used car, there's a reason why it's called a used car. It's been used before, and you don't know how the previous owner maintained that vehicle. And that's also important. You get a customer that's got a full service history, but it's under the tree workshop around the corner. We don't know what they check. That's why we do the 101 check. That's why we do a proper service if we can't pick up that the vehicle has been serviced, or even if we check and the vehicle's got a stamp and it's not a reputable service dealer, we check the filters and the oil and the air filters, and if it's not looking good, we change it again. So yeah, I think in a nutshell, that's what the mechanical warranty, the tire and rim, the scratch and dents is all about. And if there's anybody that want to know anything about this, please send us a note, send us a message. We'll reply back to you. If it's not me, it will be Tony. And thank you very much for listening to us.